Muhammad Umar Farooq biological video. Please make sure to subscribe, like and share. Ask the question for answer and comment about the artwork. You can also answer question to each other for solving the problem. So how to grow plants from seed, so that is step by step, indoors to outdoor. We will take that sample, and how to grow in your garden, how to grow that seed to give a plant. So the direct buying the plant from the nursery is too much high price, but you can get grow your own plant via a seed, which that is very less price by buying the packet of seed. So let's begin to understand. The first step is to choose a container. So you should choose the container which that is porous is the downside, and that means put the seed for analysis and to making a more viable, and in a room, but enough light should be, but it is in room. So that is the plastic pot. 2 to 3 inch is the seed layer will be present, which that is the this is the precursor of the going into the soil and transferring into the soil. So the container should be clean and soak water 9 apart, and 1 part is bleach for 10 minutes. So the options are endless. So you can also use seed starting kit, but it is high price, so don't do that. And start with quality soil. So that is basically the quality of soil will be find by yourself with a different region to understand that. And sow seed in sterile and seed starting mix or potting soil available in nursery and gardens centers, so you can get that soil which that is highly organic. And use that light where put in the room that mix the soil in the tray, and sowing the seed into the pot or into the some you can spread the soil, and well lightning should be. So the don't use is garden soil because it's too heavy. So that means also contain the this soil with seed or weeds which kills your choice, and wet the soil before the seed starting container, so that you should wetting the soil with the warm water. Why? Because there are many pathogen which that is killed by the warm water. So that is second step is sowing the seed. First step is the warm water, and second is the sowing into the seed into the soil. So that is the pathogen prevention mechanism is the best for you. So the plants, the third step we will discuss here, that is a plant at the proper depth. So that means the plantation should be in the proper depth. How what does that mean? You will find the proper planting depth on the seed packet. So let's begin to understand. Here is the seed I am drawing, and this seed thickness is the 1 centimeter. So you should third time more thickness in the soil in the upper region of the seed should be. So the spread soil 3 centimeter is uh, uh, above of the seed. So that's spray for wetting. So you should keep spraying by the water bottle, and you can see that in the figure, and keep spraying till the germination time. So the general rule for seeds: cover seeds with soil equal to 3 times their thickness. So that means that is the rule. And basically water wisely. So let's begin to understand. The water wisely is the fourth step. So so the water wisely means that always use room temperature. So we should use the room temperature. It means the equalize or equilibrium of the temperature inside of the soil as well as the outside in the room. So that means the equal temperature. So after the after the after the using the bleaching system and then put into the soil that seed. That's mechanism is here. And always use room temperature water, use chlorinated water overnight, because chlorinated water is less pathogenic, and avoid over watering, which promotes disease. So that means the pathogen grow into the mostly hydrated soil. So that means avoid the more water. On the other hand, the fifth step is the maintain a consistent moisture. So you should remain consistent moisturing the soil. Why? Because because proper to germination. Cover your container to help trap moisture inside. So please cover that plastic cover to prevention of the evaporation of the water from the soil. So that's here is the A and B container, which that is after the germination of plant you should remove that plastic cover. So the allow to soil dry after germination, but don't let them wilt plant. So don't let them wilt of that plant, because soil should be dry but not enough dry. So the remove cover as soon as seeds sprout. So after the removing at that. And sixth is the keep soil warm. Why warm? Seeds need warm soil to germinate. So that means temperature at around 8 degree Fahrenheit, and use waterproof heating mats. So that means, and one thing is important to know, that is a porous container should be or soil, which that means the water will be drain into the pores. So that means keep soil at constant temperature, and fix thermometer in the garden for checking that temperature. And fertilizer using is very important for the growth of the plant. For example, phosphorus, urea, or magnesium containing or salt containing fertilizer. So start feeding your seedling after the developed their second set of true leaves. So that means applying a half strength liquid fertilizers weekly. So that means after the second leaf will be produced after the dicot if plant. So the cotyledon develop and increase the second step of the leaf production to apply weekly fertilizer. And applying a half strength liquid fertilizer weekly, apply gently, so seedling are not dislodged from the soil. So the after 4 weeks, apply full strength liquid fertilizer every other week, and basically uh, until transplanting. So that eighth step is the gives seedling enough light. So that's not enough light to laggy and non photosynthetic. So that means light is very important for the photosynthetic activity. So before the transplantation into the garden or into the outdoor soil, so the allow to light for developed chloroplast. So the chloroplast will develop, more sugar will be produced and more energy used to produce. And you can use blue light also in the indoor. So the light should be more, and where the light is not enough you can replace pot or tray. So that is the benefit for pots. So that is very important things which that you should know about that. And circulate the air is the ninth step. So the first of all I want to say that again, where the light is not enough you can replace pot or tray. That is the benefit for pots. So that is important things. You should remain the seed into the pots, which that is the bottom is porous, and the water will excrete continuously, and that means the water soil will not more moisturized. So the circulate the air is important ninth step. Circulating air help prevent disease and encourages the development of strong stem, stem run a gentle fan near seedling to create air movement. So the air movement is very important for the removing of the pathogen into the air. When dry air will be, so the pathogen will be remove more, and that means the pathogen uh, cleansing effect will be occur due to the fan. So the distance should be important. You can adjust the distance via on the basis of the seed development. So the important thing is that the hardening of seedling before transplanting outdoor. So the harden of seedling means the acclimatization is the important check. So that's weather checking or climate checking, and soil selection and temperature, moisture, air, restorative cropping, soil cue should be applied, and light is important. So that is important things to after transformation into the soil or garden. So that is all thing is related to the growth and plant seed development and becoming a